Well, hello, everyone. The moment we've been waiting for here at the 2021 Kentucky-Indiana All-Star Tournament, this singles stepladder. And, Mike, we have a great talented field in front of us and a great stepladder in front of us.
What a battle today. It's going to be exciting, and a lot of hard work today these guys and girls have put in.
Yeah, this pattern has been very tough all day. It's played out. We've seen it in the scores, and we're going to give you our top four now. For the boys, first off, 3 Kentucky boys, only 1 Indiana boy. First match will feature the 4-seed William Riddle versus the 3-seed of Robbie Oakley, Kentucky and Kentucky. The only Indiana boy to make the stepladder, Kyle Toyus, is the 2-seed and waiting up top as the number 1 seed based on his 6-game total from match play. Austin Nelson, 13-11 plus 111 for his 6 games.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about him a little bit a couple games ago, how consistent he's been, even through the team event this morning. And, you didn't want to run into him anywhere in this match play at all. But he's obviously the number 1 seed for a reason. He's the favorite. Yep,
and then looking down at the girls, 3 Indiana girls to just 1 Kentucky girl. First match will feature the 4-seed Grace Mazak versus the 3-seed, the only Kentucky girl, the birthday girl, Victoria Hines. The 2-seed, Megan Kennedy, is waiting, and then the 1-seed, Tandis O'Neal. So if you're one of those first 2 players, Grace or Victoria, you've got to beat the other, and then you've got 2 of the best players in the field waiting for you.
Yeah, and Tandis O'Neal, we talked about her earlier as well, how well she's been bowling. And, she ran into a couple of tough shots. She dropped the ball off her hand there and went in the gutter and came back and spared it. And so she's had some adversity, but, well, she's made nothing but good shots all day.
I think we've got some great bowling in front of us. I can't wait to get to it. And all that action and more, we'll be back with the finals of the stepladders here at the Kentucky-Indiana All-Stars. All right, well, this is it. No more worrying about team play. No more worrying about 2-game totals. It is 1 game here in the stepladder finals of the 2021 Kentucky-Indiana All-Star Tournament for the boys and the girls here at Dixie Bowl in Louisville, Kentucky. Alongside Mike Albee, I'm Daniel Farish. We've been here all day, called the action all day, but this is where the tires meet the pavement. This is where the big money is at. This is it.
This is to see who performs the best.
And we do have cameras on both pairs for the boys and girls. They're going to stay on those pairs, which makes it really easy for us. And we're just going to
fast pace.
It is. We're going to flip back and forth, so stay with us as best you can. If you're just joining us, we'll take a look at your top 4, your top seeds for the boys and girls. Austin Nelson, and they were seeded based on their 6-game total pinfall from the bracket. Austin Nelson had 1 game under 209. Everything else in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. He was plus 111 for his 6 games. He's the 1 seed on the boys' side. The only Indiana player left on the boys' side, Kyle Toyus, is the 2 seed. He was plus 12. Robbie Oakley, as we see him 8-1 here in the first frame for the boys, was minus 37, and then William Riddle came in as the 4 seed. He only shot 1091, but he shot the games he needed when he needed to shoot them.
And that's what it's all about in match play.
Yeah. On the girls' side, we see here the only Kentucky girl left in the field, birthday girl Victoria Hines. She is the 3 seed at minus 56 against Grace Mazak, who, again, didn't shoot over 1,100, but doesn't matter. She shot the numbers she needed to shoot when she needed to shoot them. Yeah. Our 2 seed, Megan Kennedy, minus 29, and the 1 seed, Tandis O'Neal, minus 21. A little bit of flashback for me there. I left the 4-6-7 in the 10th frame of the final game of the 2017 Kentucky Open against Matt Sanders to lose.
Oh,
on that lane, I was sitting back here, went up to throw the shot, needed a mark, 4-6-7. I go back to what we talked about.
Obviously, those are just in your brain, just like they were just 5 minutes ago, right? I mean, those just still continue to get you.
Robbie Oakley, both boys with opens in the first frame.
But, I thought he threw the first frame, even though he left the 2-8 and missed a spare. I thought it looked like he knew what he was doing. The ball looked good, just didn't make the turn. But I think he, as far as a reaction right now, if you get a ball that's going to do what you think it's going to do, that's half the battle right now.
Yeah, if you can get a ball that's going to do the same thing twice, stick with it and just try and figure out where to throw it.
Because you can just see the way the balls are going now. I mean, just a little extra hit at the bottom of your swing makes it look like you've missed by 5 boards.
And that just happened to Victoria there.
Exactly.
She caught it at the bottom just a tad too much, and that thing took off.
Just jumps. Beautiful shot.
Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, it didn't hook.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, just kind of laid out. I thought it was going to read early enough, and it just scooted a couple of feet too long.
Well, this pattern is only 25 units, 24.9, I believe. And that is a proton physics, which is one of the strongest cover balls in Rotogrip's line. So if that thing burned up in the heads, it wouldn't surprise me. Rotation looked good. Accuracy was good. Just didn't have anything on the back part of the lane. Storm's line, not Roto. It's a storm ball.
Good spares. Good spares. But William, he's getting so much lift, you know, and that ball is just going to jump all day.
For him, it's going to be you don't want to worry about getting your eyes right. You want to get your feet left because you don't want to give the pocket away as he just did.
Yeah, Williams made great shots all day when he needed them. That's why he's here now, because he's made good shots when he needed to, spares when he needed to, performed when he needed to. But he is, as you can tell, he has not had a good look on the lanes. It's just his ball's reading different times, the wrong times, and it's just hard. Good spare.
You know, looking at Williams' scores for the first 5 games, the first 5 games of the stepladder, he had nothing over 180, but he caught the right opponents at the right time. And then the last game of the stepladder, shoots 244.
Yeah.
In a game where he needed that number.
Yeah.
Mazak clean through the first 3 frames, victorious. Split the first shot, strike second. That looks, I thought it looked good.
I agree.
Might have been a little left, but I thought it looked good. I wonder if somewhere in her head, and I'll have to ask her dad, BJ, this, if somewhere in the back of Victoria's head she's thinking, how cool would it be to win All-Stars on my birthday?
Yeah, you got to be careful. Those thoughts that creep in there sometimes, they take you out of what you've been doing all day.
Every year that John McCarthy runs the Kentucky Open, it's the last weekend in July. My birthday's the 25th. So sometimes my birthday falls on that weekend.
Yep.
And whenever it does that, I have the thought, how cool would it be
nice,
to win?
Yeah.
I've won it twice, but never on my birthday. That'd be neat to get that.
I think I'd change that thought, though. Think about that after the tournament's over.
Well, I can't. It's my birthday. I'm a very selfish person, Mike. I'm excited for my birthday.
There'll be a year when you won't be so excited about those.
Well, and I noticed this as we're seeing the struggles that Williams had all day kind of creep in this game.
Yeah.
As I start to fill out like new forms for my new job and I'm doing it electronically, the scroll bar for my year,
You're in a different
birth year, keeps getting longer and
we'll
longer.
Go down a few more of those for me.
I know.
See? I'm down a few more bars.
It used to be like one good flick with the mouse, and there it was. Now it's scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, I'm in the 90s. Scroll.
Yeah. Chad's a few more past me, I think. Aren't you, Chad?
A little bit, he says.
No, he's not. I'm on the bottom of the bar.
Robbie working on a 3-bagger.
That's in.
Cross carry.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't like it. Yeah, don't celebrate those shots.
No.
That's never good.
Just move on. Yep.
That's a good shot. That's
pretty shot.
There we go. Mazak with a 22-pin lead over Hines through 4.
Yeah, the group of 4s we have on both sides here didn't get here because of luck. They got here because they worked hard and took advantage of some opportunities maybe, or continued to make the spares the tough spares. They deserve to be here. Good
He posted
shot.
it. He likes it. Oh, my gosh. Did you see that dog bird take out the 10? Holy moly.
I'm surprised the wind didn't knock the 7.
I might clip that and send it to Osku because he likes to post a bunch of his bird dog scouts on his Instagram. I know the 7 didn't get out.
Scouts
but
are one thing.
man.
Bird dogs, when they're in the air and they never touch the lane again. Yeah, that's duck pin area there.
Man, that was awesome.
Hurry.
Okay, cover the spare after the.
Yeah. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
That part of it. Great shots, though.
Hook a little bit. Oh, my.
Wow.
That's not something you want to have on video.
No. And that just doesn't happen hardly ever.
Well, the ball did what I said. It hooked a little bit.
Need to hook a little more. What a great spare shot, though. Jeez. Uh-oh.
Now, last couple spare shots, Williams went up before the rack was was up all the way. He's rushing it. He's consigned to the fact that he's out of this match. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, for a player that never quite got lined up today, he still fought.
Made the most of it.
He split a lot, but he made all of his spares.
Yeah.
He didn't give up, you know.
Yep.
And he made the step ladder. He put himself in a
good
position.
tournament for him, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's a confidence builder, that one.
And William was the 13 seed.
Yeah.
I mean, so he struggled in a team event as well, but struggle all day.
He's only somebody that, you know, Robert's got a little bit better look and has made a few better shots this game. So, you know, he's running tough on him.
Oh. Back-to-back-to-back opens on that right lane for Hines.
Yeah, that was her chance to make up some ground.
The deficit stays at 20.
Still plenty of time. Half a game to go.
That strike will do it. That match is over.
I mean, obviously, Robert, I mean, the look that he's got currently, he can make some noise here. I mean,
yes.
He could find himself getting to Austin for a chance at that championship. And he's going to have a little bit of an advantage because he's working his way up, and he's going to see how things are going to be changing.
Yeah, Kyle's going to come in as the 2 seed and get a couple of practice shots on the pair, I'm sure. But Robert has seen how the pairs transitioned for the last 20 minutes. Kyle hasn't. So, you know, do you always want to be the 1 seed? Well, yeah, it's great to only have to win 1, but it doesn't hurt to be a 3.
No.
And get a game on that pair.
There can be advantage to that for sure. There's many years on tour where it seemed like the leader would never win for quite a while. Good spare. Yeah,
she rolled it good. That's why she made it.
Yep. This is something where William, you know, you'd like to see him slow himself down a little bit, go back, enjoy the run, the run he's had all day, which has been a great one. That you want to enjoy that, not get out of the way.
Oh, great shot there from Mazak.
Good shot by Grace. I still can't believe that ball went between
the 310. I know.
310. My gosh. Wow. I mean, normally you see people do that, but boy, the ball's just breaking so sharp on the back end. Left. Oh, great shot.
I think Robert just made the 210 over there.
Yep.
Good job, kid.
Good spare.
Don't waste your fill ball. Just
settle back down and get yourself back lined up. Yep, exactly. Is that a ball change? Looked darker, but I could.
That was a urethane. I know that. That was a.
But yeah, that's one where, like you said, you want to reset
pitch.
Yourself to get yourself back lined up and make sure you're ready for the next one.
Victoria moves in, moves way in, and that
good
ball motion looked much better.
Yeah.
I don't know if she did that herself or if her dad, BJ, her coach, you know, helped her get there. But either way, great move.
Good move. Yeah.
If you're just joining us, Robbie Oakley defeated William Riddle 226 to 136 in the first boys stepladder match. And we see Victoria Hines here down 20 to Grace Mazak. And the non-strike there, the deficit continues to build. Mazak in the driver's seat for this match.
Yeah, just stay in it, get your spare. You don't want to let your opponent gain pins on you sitting on the bench. Good shot.
got a pretty healthy crowd here at Dixie Bowl. This is
very good.
Oh, well, that's salt on the wound. The Pins know. The Pins know when you roll the ball well.
They do. They certainly do.
They will give you breaks like that.
I agree. And it goes the other way when you're not. You leave that solid 8 or 9 or something, you know, that you should have carried. Yeah. She rolled it well. That's why she got the pin off the wall.
Waiting in the wings in match number 2 for the boys, Indiana's own Kyle Toyus. And for the girls, Megan Kennedy. And Victoria just kind of threw her hands up, sitting on the bench. I mean,
what are you going to do? Yeah, you
roll 2, trip foot, strip 6.
Yeah, those things you can't do much about.
Yeah. Well, while it is her day and her birthday, it was not her day in this match. This match belongs to Indiana's Grace Mazak, as she's going to advance to face her fellow statewoman, Megan Kennedy.
Wow. That's a good look.
Yeah.
She threw that very well.
Yes, she did. Made an entire zone move left in the 7th and struck. She could have gotten the one in the 8th.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Grace doesn't roll the 2. It just.
Good spare.
So if you're the 1 seed and you know there's 2 matches in front of you, so you've roughly probably got about 40 to 45 minutes, what are you doing? Are you staying fresh on the practice pair the whole time? Are you not throwing balls till the end?
Not till the match before.
Okay.
You know, just and just a few. I mean, I want to watch a little bit, but yeah, not too much too early. Yeah, and that actually looked good. I mean, the reaction looked good. It's something you could work with, I think, on that. That was, like you said, it was a great move to move in there, and just it just didn't work out. She throws it very well, though.
She does.
That's a solid birthday present today. A good
good showing at All Stars.
Yeah.
Victoria's going to be a senior this year at Ballard High School here in Louisville. So I think she's pretty much going to Pikeville after next year. So that program will do well to get a player like her. Not that Pikeville isn't already one of the most foremost women's programs in the country and has been for 20 years. Well, see, now she's wasting all the hits.
Yeah, she's got a loose swing. That's that trip 4, trip 6 we talked about earlier.
You gotta save those hits. I remember 2008, the last year that I bowled, I was the 1 seed in the stepladder, and this was before USBC lowered the age. So I was 21, bowling as a youth player because you could stay down until you were that old. So I was the 1 seed, and it was at Kingpin Lanes at the split house I was talking about here in Louisville, and Dad and I were sitting in the bar watching TV. And I wasn't drinking, but I was just sitting in the bar, and he looks at me and he goes, "How weird is it that you're sitting in a bar waiting for the stepladder finals of a youth tournament?" It's like, look, I don't make the rules.
Yeah, that's right. All you can do is play by the rules.
USBC told me I could bowl till I'm 22, so I'm going to stay down and get all that scholarship money.
Yeah. Good game, 222.
Very, very well bowled game.
All right, everybody. 4th place finishers, William Riddle for the boys. For the girls, Victoria Hines. Congratulations to both our bowlers. Grace and Robert, if you would like to go to the practice pair to stay loose. I got it.
Wait to see how much practice they get.
The boys pair, you'll have 5 minutes of practice.
Oh, 5 minutes.
21 and 22. Your lanes will be on for 5 minutes practice. Like I said, the winners can go to the practice pair to stay loose. Your lanes are now on. Good luck,
So the winners don't get any practice on this pair.
Not on the pair.
Okay.
Yeah, not on the pair. Which, I mean, that's the advantage the higher seed gets. I mean, there should be some sort of bonus to that. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't do, you can only bowl as many shots as the person coming on gets, even though it's 5 minutes. You know, on the tour it was always, you know, you got the same amount of shots as the person coming on got.
Right.
You know. Now Kyle's had some good looks on a few pairs today. You know, he's had some lower scores, but that's the thing. He's throwing it good. He looks good. Good game, good revolutions, all that. But you know, is it a pair that's going to match up for him? You know, it could be that 220 or 230, or is it the 160 or 170 game? And I think that's the whole jackpot for all of it.
Well, based on what I saw from what Victoria did, where she moved in that zone, I would like to see one of these boys move in there, because they've got the rev rate to go in there. I mean, you don't need a 400 plus rev rate on this pattern to play in there. And Victoria's ball motion looked really good when she made that jump. I'm still seeing a lot of these boys right of, you know, 12, 13 at the arrows.
You got to be crossing some tracks there, right?
You know, if the back ends were tight, yeah, keep your angles a little bit straighter. And I'm not even saying move left and swing the ball, but just, you know, parallel everything in, because the ball's going to tip from that angle. The back ends are still fresh. On the screens in front of us, Kimball has their ads, their advertising running, and one of the advertisements was for their July 4th Firecracker Doubles tournament, and they're guaranteeing $2,000 based on 32 entries, I think, which you'll get 32 doubles teams in Louisville for, you know, a payout like that. And I texted to my buddy who I travel with, and he just sent back one word: lake. You'd rather go to the lake than bowl with me for $1,000 on a house shot? Come on, man.
So he was number one on your list.
He was, but now I got to find somebody else. But I guess it's fair because there's a doubles event in the area next Saturday, but I'm going to be at a regional, so he has to find somebody else. I guess, you know, tit for tat, I guess.
Well, so far I just don't know if you feel comfortable, you know, what you see in practice. I mean, it's just
neither one of them, Kyle nor Megan.
I mean, it's just you don't know how they're, obviously we don't know exactly what they're doing or what they're trying to do. So, but still, you know, it just
like Dad just brought Megan a couple of balls.
That's an indication that still looking.
She's got 40 seconds left. I mean,
so you got a couple of things there. You can confuse yourself even more, or you fell into the right one.
Right. Well, she's not going to learn anything from that shot.
Yeah, it's hard when you're trying to fish, you know, and you only have a limited amount of time, and you're in front of all these people here. It makes it even more.
Because then you know you have to throw a good shot in practice to get a read.
Yeah.
She goes back to that ball on this shot. Looks a little better. Never mind.
To a degree, yeah. Yeah.
Kyle's last shot splits the 8-9s. that's something he can
I
hopefully
think
build on.
I think something's there for him, but I'm not sure how much room there is to to miss with. Obviously, there's not a lot of room for anybody to miss.
Correct.
At this point today, but can it miss and carry over? We've seen that. Can it miss and carry over, and then you can make some good shots behind it.
Remember what I said earlier about half-board moves being mental?
Yeah.
Well, Doug Barker, the guy that I talked about that was instrumental in the youth programs here in Louisville for a very long time, including in my own career, says in the chat, Megan needs to make a half-board move. He's one of those crazy guys that believes half-board moves actually do something, and they don't, Doug. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope to see you soon. Now, I wonder how much of what Kyle is seeing is due to the fact that Robbie's throwing urethane out there. Robbie's got a pitch blue and a fast pitch up there, both of which are storm
inside of him, right?
storm
He's
urethane
inside
balls. And he's kind of, he's left of him and kind of crossing out just a little bit.
Yeah. Good start by Grace. Good shot.
All Indiana bowlers left on the girls' side. Kyle, the only Indiana bowler left on the boys' side. Oh, he almost kicked the two out.
Wow, what a good run at that.
Man.
It's hard to believe it didn't go forward. I think he heard you.
Think so?
Yeah. That was a good shot. Good shot. Good spare. Good spare over here by Megan.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo, okay. Good spare.
Once it goes down, it's a good one, right?
You ain't wrong. Another shot left for Megan. She's got to make like a 5 and 2. This late in the day, I don't know that you can be that direct.
Good shot.
Robbie is just on top of it.
Good shot.
And it kind of makes me wonder, why didn't we see too much, other urethane from the two-handers out here? A lot of the two-handers today were throwing resin. Urethane allows them to simplify the pattern, blend things together, blend it in a way that resin won't.
I think it got easy to be confused out there by how strong the back ends were, and it was easy to move in a little bit and get it out, leak it a little bit, and then you leave the 210s and things like that. It was easy to get confused early. Beautiful shot by Grace. I think the more disciplined you were at the bottom of your swing, the smoother you were at the bottom of your swing, the less overreaction you got.
Open there in the third for Robbie. The remaining players, Grace Mazak was the 3 seed, Megan Kennedy the 6, and the 1 seed in the stepladder was the 4. Tandis was the 4 coming out of team bowling. And then for the boys, Robbie was the 4 seed coming out of team event. Toyus was the 2 for Indiana, and our 1 seed in the stepladder, Austin Nelson, was the 14 coming out of the team portion. Good shot right there.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good shots from Kyle. Well, both of our players who opened with doubles have now split the third.
Yeah, you hit high on the head pin today, and you're pushing your luck for splits for sure.
Megan goes back to the ball she was throwing earlier in practice, and that thing just never saw the lane.
It looked like it was in the right spot, too. It looks. Good shot by Kyle.
Oh, no. Oh, Megan.
Wow. Well, it had plenty enough power to knock that 10 out of there.
Scout just went behind the 10.
Great spare shot. Wow. Just cannot break anything down when you go high.
Nope.
Well, things have been all around those 10 pins.
Oh, no. Left. All right, now don't go
yeah,
through
we've
it.
seen that before, yeah.
Don't go through it. Good shot. Oh.
Oh! Dug that 4 out of there.
Now make a 2-1 off that and stay aggressive.
Different angle this time. Oh.
And she went to a spare ball.
Yeah. I thought for sure it didn't finish up there to get that 3.
All right, well, Megan, you got 40 in the fourth, and you're only down 20.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got that one right.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's something we haven't seen very much of, knocking either the 4 or the 6 out of there to give you an easier spare. Big break.
I don't know if he realizes how big of a break that was.
Yeah.
Hook over. Good spare.
Good spare, yep.
All right, so a couple of 22, 23 pin matches out there.
And those disappear in one frame if you're not careful.
Both were in. One tripped out the 6-1 pin. The other one left a 5-pin.
There's a big shot for Megan now, getting a chance to double up. And like you said, she's only 22 back, so this could really get her tight to the match. Go. All you can do is make the spare and go to the next one. Ooh.
Oh. Oh, Robbie got that one right, and it shows.
Megan getting some hair care advice from some of her teammates over there. Cross. Oh, good try. Robert's going to need some strikes here coming up, and if unless Kyle can helps him out. Nice shot by Grace. Pretty shot. One of the best ones of the match for her.
Great shot from Kyle.
The body language tells you a lot there. You can tell the confidence in what he's got for a reaction there.
Amazing how things have changed for him since practice.
Yes. It's that advice from you that got him there.
You know, if these kids would just listen to me more often. Problem is, I don't give myself that same good advice when I'm bowling. I stay in that same area of the lane. I can make this work. I can make this ball work.
Oh, wow. Good spare by Grace. I'm not sure I was expecting that one to hold up that much for Kyle.
I wasn't either. But he found that shape. He found that shape in the pattern in the middle part of the lane.
Got a little push.
You know, on house shots, players look for hold.
Yes.
Well, on a sports shot, what I look for is I look for the shape of the pattern. I look for the shape, and I try and get that ball right up against the shape and give myself as much oil left of me as possible. It might not be hold,
right,
but it's not dry.
Yeah. Robert kind of changed angles, went out to where Kyle was at the start.
And that match for the boys is pretty much over.
Yeah, Robert just didn't get a couple breaks early in the match that would have kept him in there.
The two 10 pins in the 4th and 5th. Yep. And best he can do is 166. Kyle's already in the mid 140s.
It's a good tournament, though, for Robert. Good tournament. Very good.
Both Grace and Megan are almost on top of that one spot down lane that does not roll.
Right. I think Kyle would like to just go right on into that next match.
I think he would.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, that's okay.
You know, he did that in the next to the last match as well. I'm not so sure there was ever a good time for that, but this was a time that'll work.
It's not going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Good spare, Grace.
That's better.
Comes right back, yeah.
Earned himself one more shot. Kyle Toyus has it on that pair right now.
Yep. It's amazing what 5 minutes of practice will do for you, though.
I know.
You know, on a break, short break. Now, I'm sure he's disappointed, Robert, but he's had a very good day.
And that 140 is not reflective of his performance throughout the day. But a good outing, a third-place finish this year for Robbie Oakley. And now our attentions focus on Mazak and Kennedy. Kennedy can punch for 174. It would force a decent count and mark from Mazak. She goes back to that blue ball, crosses through the nose.
You just can't say how difficult it is when you're going back between equipment and what each piece does in different parts of the lane and trying to still make good shots so that you give yourself an opportunity. It's very, very difficult to do.
Yeah, it's difficult enough going from ball to ball and changing areas of lane, but when you're not confident in either of your options and your shot making isn't great, it's hard to manufacture the confidence you need to make the great shots to see what ball is the right ball or the wrong ball.
Yeah, anytime you make a change, you've got to be 100% confident. Anything less than that, it's going to show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good break. I guess this is that area where you're mathematically still have an opportunity and you know, and rightly so. Megan's bowled very well all day today, and just going to try to give her any hope at all there is to win with this one.
Yeah, 162 here would force Grace to get 7 on the first ball. 7 would give her a 163 if she missed everything on the spare. Oh, got it right. Doesn't like it.
Boy, it almost made it back better than anything else that's been.
That ball she went to, I can't tell what it is, but you can certainly tell it's a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Than that. She was throwing a supersonic with a ton of surface, and it was just burning up all over the place. But the hammer ball she went to, I can't tell which one it is, a lot smoother, stored some energy down the lane, and like you said, almost rolled that corner.
Yeah. Good solid day today by Megan Kennedy. Very good. Good tournament.
Both of our fourth place finishers, William Riddle and Victoria Hines, will take home $200 in scholarship money. And our third place finishers, Robbie Oakley and Megan Kennedy, will take home $250. So that'll buy a couple of books in college. Grace is getting all the hits.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's earned herself an opportunity to come away with this championship. As you said earlier, those are the ones you want to save.
you want to save them. I mean,
if there was any possible way to save those.
The trip 6, the trip 4, and the roll 2 against Victoria in the first match when it was pretty much in hand, she could have saved, and now those two, it's like.
I mean, she is playing an angle, obviously, where she's going to be around the head pin all the time. So, and in a scoring pattern, it's pace like this, it's not a bad idea to be around the pocket.
Yeah, she's not giving the head pin away at all.
Oakley. And for the ladies, Megan Kennedy. Our winners for matches, if you'd like to go to the practice pair to stay loose, Nelson O'Neill to the TV final pair. You guys will have 5 minutes of practice. Our lanes are now on hold with 5 minutes of practice.
That clock starts pretty quick.
It does. That
you barely have a chance to get down there and unload.
Yeah, she might want to get going.
Yeah, you got to watch that.
Well, number 1 seed for the boys, Austin Nelson, just now
getting to the pair. Yeah.
For the finals, parents, bowlers, if you could.
Curious what's in the bag. Looks like Austin brought down a UFO.
Bill Carter and his entire staff for Kentucky for hosting
a UFO and a hot cell. So a urethane rotor grip ball and a resin rotor grip ball, not UFO.
Tournament office, Mr. Corky Cook. Corky, thank you for everything, sir.
Those are good Jeopardy questions. What are these names? What are these names of?
Looks like Tannis O'Neill throwing an uppercut.
The first shot went in the gutter.
Well, sometimes you want to see if the gray boards hook.
Yeah.
Just you're curious. Haven't found one that hooked yet.
No. Or give you any pins, right?
That too. That's really the biggest thing is it doesn't give you any pins.
Grace, is she electing not to practice? Looks like it so far.
Yeah, she's staying, behind the championship pair. Just
Kyle either.
drinking water.
Not throwing any. If that's the case, I mean, that may be where you just throw one or two before the match, just make sure you're still loose. Or when you're younger, you may not need those like I would need.
Well, and even 5 minutes, I don't know that I would, waste too many shots down there. I think Austin's first couple of shots have been with this urethane ball. That's not a little bad motion rolling off 7-8 right there for Austin.
Yeah.
Great motion for Tandis in that uppercut. Grace 2-0 in the stepladder so far, but she hasn't really been pressured all that much.
Yeah, and not dominant doing it, but she's, filling frames and. You always wanted to be the #1 seed because, it's tough going up the ladder because something can happen, where like Robert last game, it just wasn't his game and you got beat. So you can always get beat going up there. You always want to be the #1 seed, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's where it's the most advantageous spot to be in. I take it every time, but you just don't. Sometimes it's not the best place to be.
I can see where the argument would be made that the 2 seed isn't all that bad.
Yeah, less games and less opportunities for bad luck. It always seemed like the 3 might be the spot, in some cases, just because you get a little more, if you get the momentum, you see it happening. And 4th and 5th, I mean, that's a rarity when somebody can come back from that. Staying right there.
Yeah, I don't know if that urethane ball is going to give Austin the strike power he might need in this match, but it's going to keep him safe. And I don't know how much throughout the stepladder he threw it.
I think towards the end,
he went plus 111. Right? So certainly what he did in the stepladder struck a lot. I just don't know. I don't recall seeing this ball, but I could be wrong.
Kyle electing not to practice. Looks like Grace either.
I think I saw Kyle throw 1 shot.
Did he?
Just like 3 minutes ago. But that was it. I would assume in this situation the 1 seeds have choice of who starts and what lane they start on.
I certainly think so, yeah.
Austin's standing as if he is going to start the match, which means he would finish the match. And looks like Grace is going to elect, or Tandis is going to elect to have Grace start the match over there. couple of single pins
Yeah.
for the first couple of shots for Grace and Austin.
Good spirit. Good way to start.
As I was taught growing up, 9 spare is a good frame, especially on something like this.
Yeah, on the first frame, you don't want to start out handing something over to the opponent yet.
Can Kyle maintain his striking ways?
Sure
He
can.
does.
Sure can. Good shot.
Oh, she is in the right
Nice
part
shot.
of the lane. She's not as far left as what we saw Victoria do late in that first game, but she's certainly further left than Megan or Grace were.
The only thing you say about that is, wow, great shot. That's a message sender right there. That was a great shot. Little left. Breaks the split down, though. Sparrow.
Well, something we haven't seen a lot of up to this point. That's a lot of clean frames.
Yes, it is. I agree. Ooh.
Both those players a little bit further right of their intended targets. They don't pay a full penalty. Austin with a tricky little 8-pin behind that 1-2. They get to cross over and don't chop. Good spare.
Good spare, yeah, that's a good one.
Grace left with just a single pin, which she hooks past the 2-pin.
A little quick with the feet, looked like fell off to the left, and ball went right behind that spot and just broke away from it.
Gets the 10 out. Kyle can't get the 6.
A little tentative, do you think, on that one? Just looked like a little tentative at the bottom of the swing. And she'll take that one.
Odd to see a Brooklyn where the 5-pin falls to the left. Yeah, Kyle's last shot just didn't look aggressive at the bottom.
Yeah, strike there would really had him moving along to take a big lead. Whereas, you know, opponent Austin's still trying to kind of figure them out a little bit.
Good shot. Good shot.
Very good. Well, when he puts it where he wants it, it's a strong, devastating,
Yes, it is.
look.
Yeah, his strikes have been no doubters. Every one of them. Doesn't like it. Cross and carry. Cross doesn't carry. Nelson high on the head pin.
Difficult spare. Difficult spare.
Another sleeper sitting behind a 2-pin combination.
Good
great
spare. Yeah. Keeping them close. Great spare.
Yeah, if Kyle has a couple more of those 7
Yeah.
counts, splits, and Austin just keeps making the
Spare.
spares, it could pay dividends for him
Yeah.
later in this game. And when I first started bowling on Sport, it was right when Sport came out, 02, 03, and everything was 2-1 or 1-1. It was dead flat or pretty close. And Dad always taught me, look, your spare game will keep you in the matches.
Oh,
there's a great break for him, and another break for
Yeah.
Grace.
Wow.
If Kyle spares here, Austin has the lead, and it's that his spare game keeping him in it.
Oh, wow. Big double. Oh. 3 in a row. And a lead for Grace.
And if she's lined up to go Brooklyn, do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
doesn't matter how you knock them
No.
down.
I thought that might have a 10-pin on it there, but
That's what I thought too.
that ball just flushed up. That's one of those looks where you can just tell the ball's just doing what it needs to do, where it needs to do it.
I shouldn't like it. That's left as well. Another Brooklyn, but
Well,
Grace carried 3 in a
Yeah.
row. And Candace is going to get a couple out there. All right, Austin, put a good shot here. That's going to cross. Too much angle on the cross. Wasn't going to get the 5 out. Leaves the 9 as well.
if you're Austin, you want to pick up your spare, but you don't want to get caught in that feeling that you're getting overrun. You want to make sure you start sending, getting some strikes yourself, and which I'm sure he's trying to do, but got to be careful. Oh.
Oh, man.
That is one of those things when you leave that, you just hate shooting it.
Mhm.
You know that possibility is sitting there, that chopping that 5 off.
And that kind of goes back to what we were talking about. I'm shooting the spare
Yeah.
ball, every single spare.
Because you know what's going to do.
Yep. I'm almost shooting that kind of left to right
Yeah, let it fade back.
and let the ball hit both pins.
Oh, another bad break going high.
Give it a run here. Yeah,
Oh, I got the kick out of the
yeah,
back.
almost did. Got it right. Is it going to roll?
Oh,
give her some love. That's a break.
Yeah, that's a break. That sure is. Now you got to settle down and make sure you get your spare out of it.
Uh-huh.
But she's just down 8 pins at this moment. More aggressive at the bottom. Good shot. Yeah, just that third frame were a little tentative. The ball broke high. That one there, he was aggressive, went at it, and ball's doing exactly what it needs to do. Making great shots out there. And a good spare. Candace.
That could be it. That could be it right there. Gets the 10 out of it, breaks it down into a 4-7.
6-pin lead. Good shot.
Good shot there from Austin.
Good spare.
Well, I will say, as a Kentucky guy, for this tournament, not for college basketball. Let me clarify that. I was certainly
Good
pulling
spare.
for Austin as he
Yeah,
doubles
oh,
here
of
in the
course.
8th and 9th, but he just ran into a buzzsaw, man.
Well, you know, I mean, you pull for the leaders. They deserve to be the leader, to have the opportunity to win the title. You know, you got a bowler in Kyle who made a good move and has made great shots ever since. You know. Just making victory laps now. What a great shot. What
Yes,
a
he
great
is.
game. What a great adjustment, though. You talk about looking like one match and out, and then you make that adjustment, and here you are. You're going to be the champion.
He just made that move in.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
he has the world.
Yeah. But that ball is it's just gorgeous watching that ball go right into the pocket flush. I mean, good spare. And the girls match is anything but decided at this point. There's that solid 10 I thought we were going to see earlier, but yeah. And, you know, we talked about, you know, is it one of those pairs where he's going to be able to match up, or is it not?
Oh, you don't want to end on that. Oh, well. Oh, well. Well, congratulations to Kyle Toyus, our 2021 Boys All-Star Singles Champion. And a great effort from our number 1 seed.
Yeah, just didn't get those off hits to keep him in it. You know, just didn't get the breaks he needed to stay close. But what a solid day, all day.
Yeah, Austin Nelson going to come in and take home a runner-up finish.
Oh, big break.
And a fantastic break there for Tandis O'Neal. She now flips it into a 6-pin lead.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot.
Big shot.
Oh, man. Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Now, here's the pressure we
There
talked
was no
about.
doubt on that, yeah.
This is the pressure Grace has not seen in the stepladder yet.
Yeah. I mean, as we've seen, anything can happen all day. We've seen it, you know, both directions here. So,
That's a good shot. That is a really good shot.
Wow, very
That
nice.
is the best shot
Yeah.
she's thrown in the stepladder so
beautiful
far.
shot. Beautiful.
And a perfect time for it.
Yeah, perfect weight at the bottom of the swing. Didn't get it left to target, just right on line, and boy, it hit perfect. And each shot gets bigger each time. There's the 9th frame. This is a big one. Still got 230 left, 234. Yeah, just you can see, just kind of got around that one a little bit early and wanted to just read the lane a little bit too quick. But, you know, good break, breaking down to 6-10. Still close.
Yep.
Still close. Good spare.
Good shot right there.
Yeah.
So 214 still out there for Mazak. If Tandis O'Neill spares out, she'll be in the 2-0s. So a strike here in the 9th or a spare and a double in the 10th puts her in a pretty good position
Don't lose count
to win this.
Yeah, count is getting close here.
Yes. Every shot on this lane has been a strike for O'Neill. Couple Brooklyns, couple flush pocket hits. She'd do well to find her way to stay perfect on this lane right here in the 9th. Looks pretty good.
Oh,
Wow.
huge shot, huge break. What a good shot, though.
Yes.
What a good shot. That clutch 9th frame and trip to 4. You weren't expecting to still see the 6th there, though. Well, it's hers to win here. If you're the leader, this is where you want to be, right in this spot.
Yep. Mark the 10th with reasonable count.
Yep.
And you're going to take home a title. It's left.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we've
We
seen
just
one
talked
of
about that. We
did.
don't want to see that.
She needs to at least get one to force Grace to double. A spare. And 7, and it's over. I'm going to hook at it. Hits both
Oh,
pins
very
with the
nicely
ball.
played.
There you go.
Nicely played.
7 count does it.
Good scores here in the title match.
Very good,
Good
scores. That's enough.
Yeah, hey.
That's game, set, match. The 2021.
I think she realizes it, right?
I think so.
Now she does.
And that is your 2021 Girls All-Star Singles Champion, Tandis O'Neill. Well, she won the Youth Queens up in Indiana. She won All-Stars. She's having a pretty good run this calendar year.
And a very nice run by Grace today, coming
Yes.
up from the 4th seed. Got some pressure situations, so this is going to value her experience all the way through. Good run today, good championship. It's been fun all day.
It has. I believe we're going to send you out on the lanes to do some interviews with our champions.
We're going to try, yep.
Get in there. Oh, there we
She gave
go.
up on
Yeah. There we go, and we'll send it down to Mike Albee with our champions.
All right. Well, I'm out here with 2 champions of the Indiana Kentucky All-Star Tournament. And first of all, it's Kyle Toyus, and we have Tandis O'Neill. And let's go with Kyle first. Kyle, you made a great move in the next to last match there. What made you want to go inside like that and move in?
Well, everyone was playing the outside and it was getting tore up, and the carry down was terrible, so I couldn't get my ball to react back in the pocket. So I moved inside, and obviously it worked.
Daniel talked about that too. He was hoping you'd jump in there, and then you did. And wow, you made some wonderful shots, great shots. Only left 1 ring and 10. Your carry was so good.
Yeah, I mean, my carry's been great all day. I've been playing that line all day, and yeah, I mean, my score shows it, right?
Yeah, congratulations. You led a great team in Indiana, and congratulations on winning the singles title on the Indiana Kentucky All-Stars for 2021.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, now we're going to speak with the girls champion, and Tandis O'Neill. And Tandis, we've talked to you before. I know you get a little uncomfortable with this, but you're going to have to start getting more and more used to it because you just bowl in these pressure situations, and you're the 2021 singles champion. You made a great shot in the 10th frame when you left that 5'9"?
Yeah.
So you decided to shoot it with a hook. We saw some chops earlier. Was that a little nerve-wracking for that?
Not that one. I'm pretty comfortable with that one. I knew all I needed to do was just throw a good shot, like my strike ball, and it gave me a little bit of confidence. I knew I could do it, so I just went out and did it, and that took a big weight off my shoulder and relieved me a little bit.
Well, earlier in the tournament, not too long, about maybe 3 or 4 games before, I saw you drop the ball behind you a little bit, and it kind of slipped. Well, we were worried because those are the type of things that can take you out of your mental game and puts a lot of pressure on, but you came right back and got the spare. How did you handle that pressure situation when that happened?
Well, when it happened, I had done it a couple days ago. I was practicing with Zach Weidman, and I did it there, and we kind of laughed about it, and then I came out and did it here, and I was really embarrassed at first, but then I spared it, and then after that, then I struck, so I was like, oh, it didn't really affect me. Like, I did it, it happens to everyone, people fall all the time or drop it, so I just didn't really let it get in my head, and I just laughed about it and moved on.
Well, that's a great theory, and you did wonderfully. You won the Indiana Queens as well this season.
Yeah.
What a great season. Congratulations on the 2021 championship.
Thank you so much.
Daniel, you got 2 great champions out here from Indiana. Wish them all the best of luck, and back to you.
All right, well, that'll do it for us here at Dixie Bowl. Again, want to congratulate Tandis O'Neill, Kyle Toyus, and the entire state of Indiana for once again winning the Kentucky-Indiana All-Star Tournament. For Chad Lester, Scott Gilmore, Mike Albee, I am Daniel Farish. This has been a Savage Bowling TV production, and so long from Louisville, Kentucky.